Okay, greetings everyone and welcome to the presentation for week 13 of our online freshman composition course. The first thing to talk about is that on Monday there will be a conference about your justice paper. Hopefully you got the email from me earlier this week. And that you have been assigned a time between 8 and noon. Some of you signed up for a time, and for some of you I assigned a time. And there are a few of you that still need to check in with me about this and make sure that you are added to this list. So please, I'm going to show you that list now. If your name's not on it, please email me before Monday. There is an open time, and there's open times after noon on Monday too. So if you have not set up a time yet or been assigned one, you need to reach out to me as soon as possible to do that. So I'm going to show you that now. Please make sure that you look at this and you note your time. Write it down as you can see it now. Okay, I'm going to go back to the presentation. This conference is a graded assignment. You will receive credit for Zooming with me on Monday and going over your justice paper. We would have done this in the computer lab in our face-to-face class, so because we can't do that, we will be doing them over Zoom. So again, make sure that you can use the link on the home page to check your time again if you need to. And again, if your name is not on there, you need to reach out to me as soon as possible so that we can schedule a time. Okay, next, this week we will wrap up serial. You are listening to episodes 11 and 12. There is a discussion board. Don't forget, discussion boards are due Wednesday for your initial post, and Friday your replies are due. This is our last chance that we will talk about serial. We're going to wrap up the whole podcast. Don't forget, too, if you have not presented your curiosity quest yet this semester, this is your last chance to do so. Now, if you have not, you will be posting a presentation with some kind of audio and visual component to the Curiosity Quest discussion board, just like you would have done if we had been in face-to-face class. Make sure your link works and that I do not have to log in order to see your presentation. Students, you are not required to go into the Curiosity Quest folder to see what was posted, and you are not required to listen to the quests. It would be a good idea if you have time because, again, your podcast is at the end of the semester, and any of the research your peers have done might help you. It would be a good idea to do so, but you are not required in any formal way to go back through and listen to those presentations. I will be doing that, and I will be grading any that are posted there for me. If you miss this chance, that is the last chance to do a Curiosity Quest, so your grade will reflect accordingly. These are due on Wednesday, along with the initial discussion board post. Okay, this week we will be doing draft 2 of the justice paper. So, after your Zoom conference with me on Monday, where I will talk to you about your brain dump, you will begin immediately working on draft 2. I would say it's probably a good idea to get started right away, even if you can get started on Friday after you post your brain dump. If you have ideas over the weekend, please work on it. But after our conference, I hope you have some pretty good direction on how to move forward with draft 2. Draft 2 is due Wednesday by 11:30 at night. Please include a cover letter, just like you did for your personal narrative, that says, hey Jan, here's what I'm struggling with, here's what questions I have, here's what I changed, and please let me know what concerns you have. I will be reading all of the draft 2s then on Thursday, and I will get back to you by Friday with feedback. Know that your draft 3 then is due on Monday of week 13 for you to get it pre-graded. Just like I did with the personal narrative, I have a check list of all of the grading criteria. I will pre-grade your paper, give you final feedback on your draft 3, and then that way you can work towards your final copy. Okay, so for this week, it's just get draft 2 done. Make sure it's your complete paper. Post it by Wednesday at 11:30 with a cover letter, and then I'm going to print these this time, and I will write all over it, and I will scan them and send them back to you. Okay, and again, you'll get that feedback by Friday. While you're waiting for me to do that, you can get started on your Works Cited page. Over here is a screenshot of the directions for that. All of the documents that you need are in the folder on D2L to do this, so please make sure you go through the steps and you get started on your Works Cited page. It is not due until the final draft of your justice paper. But it's a good idea to get started and kind of have it waiting there so that when you're doing your final draft of your justice paper, this is done and ready to be tacked on to the end. That's it for this week. Please reach out if you need anything. I look forward to talking to all of you on Monday in our Zoom conferences, and I will see you then.